If you want to learn more about silk pillowcases and why they are so good for your skin and your hair, just keep watching. Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. This is part one of my three-part pillowcase series that I'm doing. A while back, I did a video about silk pillowcases, and people seem to like it a lot. And I talked in general about pillowcases, the ones that I owned, a bit about satin pillowcases and the benefits to your skin and your hair. And now what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have purchased a few of the different pillowcases that are out there right now at department stores or online, and I'm going to go through and kind of look at them, compare them to what I already have. So the first one we're going to talk about today is this one. This is the SlipSilk pillowcase. And this one now you can find it at Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Sephora, Bloomingdale's. It's just all over the place. If you're in the store, it's in the beauty department, and you can find it online in the beauty area. So I was looking at this and it sounded wonderful, but it's $79 for the standard size and $99 for king size. And I was kind of like, all right, well, is that really going to be worth it? What's the difference? So I waited until it was close to the holidays, and Sephora, I believe, had the 20% off or 25% off for the Baby Rouge or whatever it was at that time of year to save me some money. And I purchased it so that I could go ahead and try it out, sleep on it for a few months, and let you guys know if I thought it was worth it and if there was a difference from the ones that I purchased online on Amazon that were supposed to be the good Mulberry Silk, 22 Momme weight pillowcase. So let's go ahead and open this up. This is wrapped in plastic when you get it. And obviously I've been using mine. I've washed it a bunch of times. So, it's not gonna look as perfect as when it comes out. They also sell, I believe, like the eye shades, to sleep with, the eye covers, if you want to look all mysterious at night. So you can get matching ones. I got the pink color. These also come like in white, ivory, and I believe maybe purple, but they do have an assortment of colors. And when it comes out, obviously it won't be as wrinkled as this one, because again, when you wash these, you can iron them on the silk setting. You can hand wash them or wash them in the machine on delicate, always cold. Just so you know, always wash your silk on cold. And then you hang dry it. When you hang dry it, it comes out really, really, really wrinkly. So then you would need to iron it, or when I've been lazy and haven't done that, if you lay it out on your pillow and you sleep on it once, the wrinkles pretty much fall out. You will know this is a SlipSilk because, I just have to find it, they have their logo on here. Here it is, okay. Their logo is on it. So up here you'll see their little logo. And the difference that I found, and I brought along my other silk pillowcases too, so I'll pull those out in a second. The first thing I noticed was that it was rather shiny. Now in the past, to me, the shiny pillowcases meant satin, and the satin is not silk. It slips like silk, and honestly, I think if you cannot afford a silk pillowcase, it's still better than cotton, but it doesn't have the benefits that the silk does. So let me just pull out my other ones that I got and show you the difference. Now these two silk pillowcases I've had for about a year and 3 months or so, and they're both Mulberry Silk, which is supposed to be the best kind of silk because of how it's woven, and one is a heavier weight than the other. And after a year and a quarter of using them and washing them, they're still soft. The one that is thinner, I find I like the heavier weight one better. I feel like it lays on the pillow better. So if you were ever looking between these two, I'd say get the heavier weight one, even though it costs a bit more. So the difference between these and this one just feels more silky on your skin. I mean, it's just smoother. Somehow the texture that they have here, it just feels just like you would expect silk to feel. And overall, the washings, it's kept that. And this is 22 Momme. That's the weight basically of the silk. And this is made with Oekotex non-certified dyes and the highest grade Mulberry Silk. So that means that the dyes in here are totally fine for you and for your skin. From what I understand, I don't know what kind of dyes were used in these. I have no idea. But from what I understand is when you buy the less expensive ones, sometimes not only are they maybe not produced in as healthy as a way, but also you're not guaranteed what the quality is. This is 100% silk. There's no cotton woven in with it or anything like that. And the reason that's important is that cotton, the reason we want to use silk pillowcases is because cotton absorbs up to 20 times its weight in moisture. So, you've done a beautiful job. You've washed your face, you've put your serum, you've put your moisturizer, you've put your retinol, you've put your oil, and then you lay on your pillowcase and basically it's all sucked out of your face. So, it's really not giving you the benefit. Silk does not absorb that way. So on top of not giving you the face creases, it's not, sucking the moisture out of your face and out of your hair. I have found that like when I stay in a hotel, and I've got a cotton pillowcase, I try to bring one along with me, but sometimes you forget. My hair is a different texture the next day. My skin feels drier, and I always thought, oh, whatever, I just done my silk pillowcase. But now that I've been kind of doing these videos and really paying attention, I'm kind of keeping more track, and it really does make a huge difference. I had to work way harder on my hair today. I stayed at a hotel last night and I didn't want to use these because I wanted them for the video. And, it took me longer to do my hair because I had more frizzy flyaways. Now, this one is also made of mulberry silk. And I'm going to give you a little rundown on why mulberry silk is so wonderful. The reason mulberry silk is better, let me go ahead and quote this, is that it's the highest quality silk available. And the unique thing about it is how it is produced. And it's produced where local farmers grow mulberry leaves, and that is what the silkworms feed on. And the resulting cocoons are spun into raw silk fibers. And because the silkworms are fed only mulberry leaves, the resulting silk is some of the finest available in the world. And it's pure white and made up of individual long fibers. So mulberry silk is more refined than other silks, and other types are less uniform in color and in texture, and the other strands are shorter. So products made from mulberry silk are some of the most desirable silks in the world. So that is why the cost is higher. So it's very unlikely if you are buying a pillowcase that's silk for like $20 that you're getting that kind of silk. And apparently it does make a difference, into the benefits that you get for your skin. And let's go ahead and also take a look at one of the quotes here from Dr. Sobel, one of New York's leading dermatologists. He says, "Along the secret of film divas, silk pillowcases prevent facial skin from creasing during the night," and those always turn into wrinkles right over time if you keep on creasing your face. "And silk allows the skin to glide along the pillow so the face rests comfortably without placing pressure on the creased skin, effectively ironing in wrinkles." So we don't want to iron in our wrinkles. So that's why we want silk pillowcases. So something new that I learned, I knew that the cotton, the roughness on your hair wasn't great and that it absorbed moisture out of your hair, but I didn't know, and I'm quoting this here, that it grabs your hair and twists it at the root throughout the night, damaging hair and causing bedhead in the morning. Whereas silk is so gentle on people's hair, it allows your hairstyle, your blowout, whatever, to maintain its kind of integrity overnight, so you can actually wash your hair less often and save your hairstyle. Now, when I purchased these less expensive ones off of Amazon, I think I paid like $25 for the thinner one, and I think like about $39 for the thicker one, so it's a lot more pricey. But honestly, I think I'd rather have one of these than two of those. This just feels so much better. So I would highly recommend this if it is in your budget. If it's not, find a less expensive one, but try to make sure it is 100% silk and that it's mulberry and that it doesn't have any cotton. And again, satin, you can get those for like $10, and they're probably better than cotton for you, but they can make you sweaty because they are, a man-made material. Hopefully this was helpful for you if you're looking into silk pillowcases. Honestly, I've been using them since I was 17 years old. I'm 49 now, and I think it's made just a world of difference with my skin over all those years because, I'm hitting 50 in like not less than 6 months. So got to do what I can to keep things looking as youthful and moisturized and smooth as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And also, if you do get a silk pillowcase and if you try this one, let me know how you like it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are, and don't forget to take off your makeup before you go to sleep tonight.